Welcome to Yumemakura Kodan with Kyokudo Nanshun. Here there is a comfy dream pillow filled with soothing Kodan tales for you to relax to. Tonight's tale is an origin story about the Milky Way and how it was made according to an old Cherokee legend. It's a nice tale, perfect for a hot summer night, mostly because it takes place during the harvest when the nights are a little cooler. So I hope you can feel that nice autumn chill in the air as you listen to How the Milky Way Came to Be. Our story takes place a very long time ago. The sky and earth were still very new. The new sky was still dark, filled with just a few twinkling stars. On the new earth, there was a very small village. The people there spent their time making cornmeal from corn. Cornmeal made bread for the cold winter months. In a house not far from the village, an old man and an old woman were making cornmeal. The old woman pounded the corn. The old man brought baskets for the cornmeal. The old woman gathered up the corn, poured the corn into a tree stump, and pounded the corn with a large wooden pestle. The old woman, "This is another basketful. Let's pour it into that empty basket." The old man brings the basket to the stump full of cornmeal. "Do you think this will be enough for winter?" "Maybe just a little more. You know we should have a little extra, just in case someone needs help." "Well, we have 4 empty baskets left. Shall we fill these up and be finished?" Yes, I think that will be enough." Pound, 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 pour. Pound, 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 pour. Pound, 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 pour. The old woman pounded the corn and gathered the cornmeal into the last empty baskets. The old man pulled the baskets outside the door of the house under a tent. "There, that's all finished. Hopefully we'll be able to have fresh cornbread all through the winter." The old woman and the old man left the cornmeal, went into their house, and went to bed for the night. The next morning, the old woman went to get some cornmeal to make breakfast. "Husband, come quick. Look what's happened to our cornmeal. The cornmeal in 2 baskets is gone." "What? Who would steal our cornmeal?" "If someone was in need, we would have certainly have helped them. Why would they steal?" "Wait, look. There's a large paw print here. It looks like a dog?" The old woman places her hand into the paw print, and then her other hand, and then her left hand, and then her right hand. "That's not a normal dog. That's a huge dog." "What kind of dog is that big?" "Let's see if he will come back tonight." That night, the couple hid around the corner of the front of the house and watched their baskets of cornmeal. Then all of a sudden, flap-a-flap, flap-a-flap. The old man looks up. There in the sky. What is it? It's a large dog flying down from the sky. If it's flying, it's not a dog. From the sky, a very large blue glowing dog was walking down to the earth. Each paw made a flap-a-flap, flap-a-flap noise like many wings flapping. The dog lands on the ground. He sniffs the air, sees the baskets of cornmeal, and pushes his nose through the top of the basket. He opened his big large mouth. Aum, 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 aum. Aum, 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 aum. "He's eating our cornmeal. We have to stop him." "Wait, that's a spirit dog. If we anger him, he might attack our village." The couple watched the spirit dog eat and eat and eat. He finished 1 basket. He sniffed the air. He found the next basket, and he ate and ate and ate that one. When he was full, he walked down the road, flap-a-flap, flap-a-flap, up into the sky, and disappeared. What should we do? The spirit dog just ate all of our extra cornmeal. We can't have him eat everything. We'll have nothing left for the winter. Let's talk to the other villagers tomorrow morning. Maybe they can help us. The next morning, the couple go to the village's town hall. They call all the villagers together. Inside the town hall, the villagers sit in a circle. The old man and old woman stood in the middle. The old man spoke. Last night, my wife and I were visited by a spirit dog. He was hungry. He ate about 4 baskets of our cornmeal. Wow, 4 baskets? How big is this dog? He's very big, about the size of a small horse. We don't want to anger the spirit dog, but we can't let him eat up all of our cornmeal. We'll have nothing left for winter. We want to ask you to please help us. One villager speaks up. We could all help to make more cornmeal. We can feed the spirit dog and the village. No, the spirit dog eats a lot, at least 2 baskets at a time. We will starve feeding him. Another villager speaks. How about hiding the baskets? He may get angry and destroy the village looking for other baskets. The villagers nodded. They thought and thought and thought, and then a young woman speaks up. We could surprise him and scare him away. If we scare him, he might not come back. What a good idea. How should we scare him? It has to be a big sound, like thunder. Many animals are scared of thunder. What can make the sound of thunder? All the children jump up. Drums! Drums sound like thunder, and turtle shell rattles sound like the thunder's echo. Drums and rattles. That's a great idea. All of us can hide around the front of the house before the spirit dog comes. At the signal, we'll beat the drums and rattle the rattles. This will scare the spirit dog away. Then, let's go out tonight and try to scare the spirit dog away. The villagers agreed. They went to prepare drums and rattles to scare the spirit dog away. That night, all the people in the village went quietly to the old couple's house. They surrounded the front. They waited very quietly. Then, from the sky, flap, 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 as the spirit dog walked down from the sky and up the village road. He passed through the hiding villagers. Wait for him to start eating. The villagers watched and waited. The spirit dog walked up to the baskets of cornmeal. He pushed his nose into a basket and om, 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 om. The villagers gave a nod to each other and then, boom, rattle, 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 rattle. They beat their drums and rattled their turtle shell rattles. The spirit dog in mid-chew jumped up, looked around him, and started to run. He ran to the right, boom, rattle, rattle, rattle. The villagers blocked him. He ran to the left, boom, rattle, rattle, rattle. The villagers blocked him again. The villagers made a circle, and the panicked dog ran around and around and around, boom, rattle, rattle, rattle. Finally, the spirit dog jumped up and over the villagers and ran down the road. Cornmeal poured out of his mouth. The villagers chased after him. Boom! Rattle, rattle, rattle. The scared spirit dog, mouth full of cornmeal, ran fast down the road, up a mountain, and ran up into the sky. The falling cornmeal left a path across the sky, which started to twinkle like stars. The villagers watched the dog's path across the sky. Look at the sky. The spirit dog's path lights up the dark. After several nights, the spirit dog's path in the sky did not fade, so the villagers called this path Where the Dog Ran. It is the Milky Way. The villagers told the story generation after generation from elder to child. They sat together in a circle around a campfire. They listened to the storyteller's story about the night the spirit dog ran across the sky and made the Milky Way. I now pass this story on to you by the Japanese storytelling art Kodan. This was the story of how the Milky Way came to be. Now rest as peacefully as the villagers or listen to another soothing Kodan tale. If you want to stay cool, I also have some chillier tales to listen to as well. Whatever it might be, should you want your dream pillow again, you can always find it here at Yumemakura Kodan with Kyokudo Nanshun.